Accept that.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make...
You see that shit?
Couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
Steady pushing me back.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Patrick Mahomes fighting Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that
that nigga cat like here. I record the whole thing with that nigga talking.
Man coverage.
Oh God, he lying like fuck. I don't even hear that shit. Shut up.
That forced the incompletion.
I'm gonna show you, bro. You fucking lying. Nigga be hate to lose. Niggas always say you better than you. Nigga, you fucking hate to lose. That's all you have to say. This shit heavy wigging.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Throwing is Hurts. Rolling to his left. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. After the sack on 1st down, Hurts escaping the pressure right. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll go again with Sanders. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They're going to look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
The coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketing the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Yeah.
Well, then she's not down to get that baby that tablet.
All right. What, nigga?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
From way up at the 23. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Sanders. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Though they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right.
This nigga still fucking it up. I just said him on, he still fucking.
They approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And
this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Flushed out right. And this one is incomplete.
So you just had a heart attack off that shit, boy. You was shut the fuck up.
Comes up with a
You was shut the fuck up.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense.
Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes.
Oh, he did.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first two quarters.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right.
What the fuck?
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. For the start of the third quarter, the Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. From way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape.
Meat. The boy that was on that rebirth come back on the 22nd. They told you when the new season dropped. I ain't glad. On the battle pass.
As they get it up past the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
What the fuck?
To fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Flush to his right. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Able to find Gray here. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes.
Oh, that's cat. They wouldn't even let me jump.
Schuster. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Bitch, you ass. Don't even stop speaking.
27 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
Come on, man.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
They'll run with Sanders. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They go play action with Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Here's Hurts to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Not much leg. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but
man, this nigga.
His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was.
Nigga, you thought it. Look at that shit. It bounced off my teammate, dickhead.
They were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
You mad, nigga? Just take a loss, nigga.
Now Sanders, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 32 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Out to 12. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This offense returning out there, and really you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Mahomes now on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
The Eagles on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. They'll look to throw here. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Bro.
Damage the 15. It's
I'm
first
trying to
and
plug
10.
the Wi-Fi while you get the game.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, It could end up in enemy's hand.
Hurts fumbles it, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
I think I should just land like fuck. I can even slide.
44-yard line.
You said it's good?
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Mahomes. Flush to his right. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Mahomes to throw it. Looking left side. And
look at that cap ass shit.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
They drive some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Better.
Butker's kick here is good.
Better.
And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory. And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
He's back to throw. He'll buy some time right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. They'll try and throw for it. And the 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Yeah, no.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Nigga, it's 8 seconds. What the fuck? What I let you just go for?
Mahomes will throw.
So I can take that bitch down.
He's going to let it fly. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going.